Hi everybody, I'm Heather Green, intuitive channel and energy healer, and happy belated Valentine's Day. In honor of this special day, I wanted to talk on this topic and discuss specifically how to create the love and relationships that we desire. So I'm going to talk through a few 4 steps or so about how to begin to create what it is that we want, particularly in these areas of love and relationships. So the first step, of course, is about self-love. It's the most important step. If there's anything that we could ever get, this is the gold, this is the gem. And a good place to start for developing self-love, it's just to start, is to identify what you admire about yourself. Like if you could really see yourself the way you normally look at other people, what would you admire? And look also at how far you've grown, what you've developed in your life inside yourself. And all of those things that you feel gratitude and appreciation for that have to do with your inner self, your innermost being. So start from there. That's the first step each and every day, and focusing on you and what you love about yourself, number 1. Number 2, begin to access love within. So, and this is a biggie because a lot of us look out into the world and want to receive from everyone else or everything else. And we don't think about actually getting what we desire with love inside ourselves. So if we can just tap into accessing the love that comes from our higher levels, our oversoul, our source, God, and even our spirit guides that are always around us, assisting us, we're going to feel a lot more fulfilled and balanced in our everyday life. And when we move about in our everyday living, when we move about the world, we're like a magnet for all different forms of abundance when we feel and access this love from within. So that's another really great step. Number 3 is to heal any grief, hurts, and resentments from the past. This is another really important step. Connecting to love within, as I just mentioned in number 2, is a good way to heal any grief, because then we're fully connected and aligned with what is inside of us, our higher beings, and that often will help to integrate those past hurts and gaps, areas inside ourselves where we feel loss. As far as anger and resentments goes, it's an important thing to begin to work on forgiveness. And forgiveness is something we can practice every day. Really looking at not holding on to anger related to a person or a situation, not judging it as good or bad or right or wrong. Whether it is or not doesn't matter, but really with forgiveness, what we're deciding to do is to let go of the anger and the resentment because we want to free ourselves. We want what's best for us in order to step into our full potential. In order to do that, we don't want to have these negative, heavier emotions moving through us. So the healing is an important step there, and there's a lot of different ways we can be doing that. Number 4, and of course I always recommend using whatever modalities that you have to assist you in your healing process. Number 4 is to identify the qualities that you desire in any kind of relationship that you want to create in your life. So if you want new romance, or maybe you want new friendships or business partnerships, think about the qualities that you really want to have in those relationships. Would you like to have more love, more joy, a sense of connection? Maybe you want to have more loyalty, trust, equality. Just bring those to mind. And then what you want to do is you want to find them in yourself first, these qualities. You want to access them deep within you. So you'll want to sit in meditation for 1 to 2 minutes each day and feel into, by using your imagination, feel into what it would be like to develop even more of those qualities. So if you want more trustworthiness in your relationships, how would it feel to trust yourself even more than you already do? If you want more loyalty, how would it feel to be even more loyal and true to you? and you begin to imagine it. And as you're imagining, you're going to feel what that's like. And you're going to envision it. How would you move about your day if you were in more of those higher vibrational frequencies? And of course, you can do this with any quality. It could be love, it could be connection, it could be joy, it could be a sense of harmony or balance, all of those things. And then you want to bring those qualities out in the world. So you want to engage with others and do what it is that you want to have created in your relationships. If you want more loyalty in your relationships, then be a loyal friend. If you want more trustworthiness, be that trustworthy person who shows up in every relationship and situations with integrity. So you're going to begin to radiate these qualities out in your world, which is again going to help you begin to create them in new relationships. Now, the last step with this creating the relationships you desire is that you're going to want to sit in meditation. And after you develop these qualities inside yourself and you're imagining them for 1 to 2 minutes each day, holding that vibrational frequency and then radiating out in the world, then you're going to imagine the relationships that you want to have. Again, whether it's romance, whether it's a new friendship or work relationship. And then just imagine having those qualities in that relationship, like what it would actually be like to have a romantic relationship, for example, that feels harmonious and is trustworthy. Or, work relationship where there's equality and balance and kindness or consideration. So you're going to imagine the qualities showing up in any relationship that you want to create. And this would be relationships that you don't currently have. So you don't know what the people are going to look like. You don't know anything about them. You just know what the qualities are. And as you move about your life in this higher vibrational state, you're going to attract in more people. You're going to start to meet more people who resonate with you at this frequency and who have these developed qualities. You're going to find your way to each other. And you're going to see that these qualities are going to stand out more in the relationships that you already have in your life. It's going to become more apparent. So in this high vibe frequency of love, joy, and peace that you can radiate every day in your life and relationships will also help you create new relationships, of course, but also abundance in all forms. And so this could come in the form of success with work and money and health and many other areas. And I'm going to talk more about that in my upcoming class. I have a class coming up on Friday, February 26th at 6:30 p.m. It's an online class, and it's all about abundance and prosperity from a Pleiadian perspective. So I'm going to share all the information and tools that I gained from the Pleiadian High Council over the years with us for developing a lot of different areas of our life, creating and manifesting all kinds of different abundance, including, of course, love and relationships. And I'm also going to do some channeling as well on new information that's relevant to us in these times of change. So I have a little link below the video where you can access the information on my website all about my upcoming class. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoy these new steps for creating love and relationships, and have a wonderful month of February. See you all next time.